Welcome to the Breaking News Show by eTurbo News. For more episodes, go to breakingnewsshow.com. Stay tuned for the latest. Foreign tourists spent $19 billion in U.S. in November 2023. The current level of monthly U.S. travel and tourism exports is just $1.8 billion below the previous peak reached in March 2018. According to the latest data from the National Travel and Tourism Office, NTTO, international visitors spent $19 billion on travel to and tourism-related activities in the United States in November 2023. This represents a growth of over 21% compared to November 2022 and is the highest monthly spending since December 2019. Additionally, the current level of monthly U.S. travel and tourism exports is just $1.8 billion below the previous peak reached in March 2018, when international visitors spent $20.8 billion experiencing the United States. In November, Americans had a trade surplus of $651 million due to their expenditure of $18.3 billion on international travel. This marks the fifth month in a row that the United States has enjoyed a trade surplus in the travel and tourism sector. From January to November 2023, foreign tourists have contributed over $192.7 billion to the U.S. economy through their expenditures on travel and tourism-related products and services. This marks a growth of approximately 29% compared to 2022. On average, international visitors have been injecting nearly $577 million into the U.S. economy each day during this period. In November 2023, the exports from the U.S. travel and tourism sector made up 22.1% of U.S. services exports and 7.5% of overall U.S. exports, including goods and services. Composition of monthly spending, travel exports. Travel spending. In November 2023, international visitors spent $10.8 billion on travel and tourism-related goods and services in the United States, marking a 25% increase from November 2022. These expenditures encompass food, lodging, recreation, gifts, entertainment, local transportation within the United States, and other incidental items associated with foreign travel. Travel receipts constituted 57% of total U.S. travel and tourism exports for November 2023. Passenger fare receipts. In November 2023, U.S. airlines collected $3.3 billion in fares from international travelers, showing a 24% increase compared to November 2022 when the amount was $2.7 billion. These funds indicate the expenses incurred by foreign nationals for international flights operated by U.S. air carriers. Passenger fare receipts constituted 18% of the total U.S. travel and tourism exports in November 2023. Medical/education/short-term worker spending. In November 2023, the total spending for educational and health-related tourism, as well as expenses by border, seasonal, and other temporary workers in the United States, amounted to $4.8 billion. This reflects a 12% increase compared to the previous year's total of $4.3 billion in November 2022. Additionally, expenditures on medical tourism, education, and short-term workers contributed to 25% of the overall U.S. travel and tourism exports for November 2023. Thank you for listening. Watch and listen to more episodes on breakingnewsshow.com.